What was your mindset? How did you switch your mindset off? Because 23 years as a school teacher, when I used to be a school teacher, your mind is set to educate. What was your mindset like? How did you go from being the teacher? You already said you really wasn't connected in the household that much with your children and your husband. Now you're doing adult industry type work. What was you ever analyze what your own mindset was? Because it didn't seem to be in none of these places.
Oh, well, for sure. I mean, obviously, even going off to school after the next day, after having, posted content like that the night before. I mean, I was happy to be back in the place where I thrived, but there was still this, like, Mrs. Ruziscka isn't Mrs. Ruziscka, who she appears to be in front of all of us. It felt like I was living, which I was. I guess that's interesting too. I mean, I was living a double life. Nobody knew just how horrific things were for me at home. Or, most people didn't know how horrific. My students certainly didn't know how horrific things were at home. I was always smiling. I was always full of energy and genuinely, like, it wasn't a fake smile. Like, I was genuinely happy to be there. I loved what I was doing in my classroom and engaging those students. But so I was always living that double life, but that element of the double life was really difficult.
What do you mean?
Because seeing, you'd get notifications and stuff like that on your phone. So there'd be those reminders when I'm at school and I see like so-and-so is now subscribed, and it's like, oh, there's that thing again. Oh, Did
you enjoy the money? Let's be real. Did you enjoy getting the money?
I wouldn't say I enjoyed it. I was relieved to be getting the money. There was never enjoyment. Like, I never thought, oh, look at this. And this was survival. So there was never any enjoyment of getting that money. And there certainly wasn't any pride in getting money in that manner.
Let's talk a little bit about your husband. You later find out he sees that you're doing this. During the process, what was he doing? He sees you doing this. Does he step up? What happens with that part?
No, he doesn't step up. He doesn't do anything. It just estranges our relationship even more, or strains the relationship even more.
Did he even talk to you and say, you know what, this is going to backfire, and you're gonna put a stain on us, the family, the town?
No, actually,
he never said nothing like that.
Nope. He was just disgusted that that's what I did, and of course I would, this is why I mean, you won't do anything. So will you go do something? Go find work, something to help bring in extra money. And he chose not to. He just turned a blind eye. He enjoyed he's free at home. He could go work out. He could have his spare time, do whatever it was that he wanted, but he wasn't ready to step up. And
so he wasn't ready to step up, but in his spare time, he was stepping up with your neighbor.
Correct.
Now, this is crazy. It sounds like a soap opera.
I know.
I don't ever want to go to your home now.
No, I know.
Like, serious.
You can't write a script like this.